As you guys can see, we are in the car and we are literally right in front of Barnes. I have not been to this Barnes specifically since my last bookstore vlog, and honestly I don't really remember when that was. That was like probably like over a month ago, and I usually don't really go to Barnes unless I go with you guys, mostly because it's gotten pretty expensive and I only really come here for, you know, these kind of videos. I have definitely slowed down on book buying, definitely. Like it used to be really crazy before. Like I would come to Barnes every week, and now I just come anytime that I film these videos. I think it's kind of like a little treat and a little reward. I'm so excited. Like I said, I have not been here in so long. I feel like I'm meeting a friend that I haven't seen in so long, but you know, we're gonna pick right up from where we left off. As you guys saw in the title of the video, it's literally going to be a book vlog. I've filmed so many of these videos, but I feel like I haven't really shown myself and like what I do, so I'm gonna be showing you guys even things that aren't really book related and just things that I personally do in my own life, just so we, you know, can connect more. My plans for Barnes right now is, I think that I'm specifically going for one book in particular. I don't know what it's called at the moment. Like I just know what the cover looks like. It's like, it's this one. Like this is the one that I'm looking for. Just something about the cover really intrigued me and I really want to read it. I feel like I've been in more of like a fiction or anything other than romance. I've read strictly romance this entire summer, so now that we're coming towards the end of it, I am kind of just slumped out and I don't want to read any more romance books. I feel like I've read a lot of them and I've tackled a lot of my TBR, and that's a lot of like romance books, so I'm really proud of that. So now I kind of want to focus more in like fiction and thrillers. I don't know, but I've been really in the mood for thrillers as well. And if you guys don't know, I am not a thriller reader at all. Like I specifically don't really tend to gravitate towards them just because sometimes they can be pretty dark, but I don't know, just lately I've been craving it a lot, so I think that I'm also going to be looking for something like that. And then I'm also reading the reappearance of Rachel Price, and I don't know, I have been gravitating towards Holly Jackson so much. I don't know what it is, but I've been reading most of her books. Like I already read 5 Survive, and there's just something about her writing, something about her books that I just get so drawn to them. I don't know what it is at all, but I've been wanting to read this one for so long, and I am currently on chapter 13, page 113. It's really good. I have so many questions, genuinely have so many questions. It's so good. Our main character, her name is Belle, and she's 18 years old, but when she was younger, like I think like 6 years old, around that range, her mom disappeared and no one knows where she is. Like even till this day, no one knows where she is, and so they're doing a documentary on her mom and her disappearance, and so there's like cameras and like production following Belle around and basically talking to her about how she feels and like all these different missing pieces that are with the actual case. We're gonna go into Barnes. I'm so excited. I have one book in mind and that's it. Like I don't know what else I'm gonna be reading, but I'm so excited. So let's head into Barnes. Why these books, the price, how did books get so expensive already? I just don't understand. So this one right here, right, this is not even 300 pages. It's like 264 pages and it was 20 bucks. Like tell me how 3 books cost me $60, and if it weren't for my actual Barnes & Noble membership, it would have been $60, but I paid $50. Either way, $50, I feel like it's a lot. So I don't know, this is why we're here. We are at the library because we're not gonna be spending $60 anymore at 3 books. Like we're gonna go to the library, we're gonna go thrifting, like we're gonna go find cheaper ways ways to get books because this is just too much. So obviously we moved, and the library that I was part of, I can no longer go there because it's very far from me. So I went to the closest library to me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a library card here because I'm not technically part of this city, because my city doesn't really have a library. Like, they used to have one, but they like closed it down. I don't know if they're gonna bring it back. So I'm gonna come here, see what they say. I hope that they don't kick me out and tell me that I'm dumb. Like, why am I here? You're not even part of the city. I don't know. I hope not. If they do, I will cry. Either way, I still want to get a library card even if these books are so expensive, because I personally love going to libraries. They're so fun, and they remind me of just like my childhood and home, because I would go to the library all the time. Like, that's how I was able to get my books when I was younger. Like, I couldn't afford Barnes. I couldn't even afford holding a physical copy that's my own. So I spent a lot of time at the library. The library is my home. So I'm so happy, and I'm crossing my fingers that I'm able to get a library card here because I'm getting a little nervous. I don't know. But first, let's actually talk about my books that were so expensive. Let's talk about the $60 that I just spent. The first book that I got was Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. This one is the author of Rock, Paper, Scissors. I want to give this author another chance because I personally did not like Rock, Paper, Scissors. I think I rated it like a 2 stars. Like, there's just something about that book that I just did not like. I did not like the characters and like the whole storyline. By the end of it, like, I just did not feel anything. Like, it was just so indifferent to me. So I want to give her another chance and see if I would like this one. This one sounds really intriguing because basically our main character comes back from a coma. Something happened, some accident happened, and so when she comes back throughout days, she starts to get her memories back, and she starts to realize that her husband might be up to something. So I think that this one is just a perfect length and just like the perfect book, and I really hope that I like this book because I don't want to give up on this author at all. Like, I just heard nothing but great reviews about this author, so I want to give her another chance. The next one that we got was One by One by Frida McFadden. I love this author so much. I loved all of her books. They are so fun to read and such quick books to just, you know, knock off your TBR. So this one, basically, it's like a group of friends and they're going somewhere, but the minivan breaks down, and so they're kind of like stuck in the middle of nowhere. It's pitch black, and they're trying to figure out a way back home. And it kind of reminds me of Five Survive, but possibly like more of like an adult thriller than like a YA. So like, that's what I'm hoping for. There was just something about Five Survive that I was missing. Like, there was something that I really wanted. I don't know what it is, but I think that this book is going to give it to me. The last book that I got was, obviously, I had to get a romance. Like, I had to get something that was a little bit more fluffy because those two were thrillers. So I got The X-Vows by Jessica Joyce. There was just something about the cover that I really wanted to read. People have been comparing her to like Emily Henry and like her writing. Sadly, her newest release didn't give me, you know, that feeling that I love from Emily Henry, so I'm hoping that she gives me that as well. And this is a new author, and I love reading new authors. They're just so fun, and I love to give other authors a chance. So I'm hoping that this is one of them that I enjoy because I've been finding so many amazing authors this year, and I hope she's one of them. Jessica, please don't let me down. So let's go to the library. Is that a sign that I should not go into the library? I need to stop freaking myself out. I need to stop. So let's go into the library. Okay, so I'm back. I was not able to get a library card here because I'm not part of this city. I have to pay money to be able to, you know, be here. I don't know if I want to pay that because she did say that I can go to the next city, and like that one I don't have to pay. I don't know. I will see. I did see pictures of that other one, and it's much smaller than this one, and I really like this area. I have no clue. I'm gonna go see and talk to Tyson and see what he thinks because I saw the one that she was recommending, the one that's free, and I don't really like it. It looks so small, so I don't know. This one is huge. Like, this one is 2 stories and it's massive, so I might want to stay here. We might come tomorrow and see, but I'll update you guys and see. But I definitely do want a library card. We'll see if I end up with this one or the other one, but I don't really feel like going to the other one because there's a lot of traffic here. A lot. So I just want to go home. I want to go read, and I just need to go and do my work. So let's go home. Alright y'all, so it's been a couple days. We are picking up the vlog, but I got about 45% through with the book, so I'm almost close to finishing it. I didn't really have much time to read, so today is going to be dedicated to just finishing this book today. But honestly, I preferred 5 Survive much more than this one. The pace between both of them are different. Like that one, I was constantly just wanting to read it. I constantly wanted to know what happened next, and with this one, I just feel like it got dragged out, and there's certain situations where I just felt like we were just getting strung along. I just have so many questions that are not being answered, and I just feel like I'm waiting so long to get them answered for me. So I don't know, I just don't like the pacing of this one. Sometimes some thrillers or mysteries do not need to be over 400 pages. These should be probably like 300, but there are some enjoyable parts. I don't know, I'm kind of like conflicted. I'm gonna see, honestly, I'm gonna see if I end up liking it and like what happens. Maybe I'll pick up, I don't know, but right now I'm just at a moment where I'm starting to lose a little bit of interest. In the beginning, I really liked it, but I feel like once Rachel reappeared, it just felt like the plot and me being interested just fell down pretty quickly. As you guys can see, I don't have any makeup on because my skin is so bad right now. I need to go to Sephora and grab my essentials because I ran out, and once I ran out, my skin just has been feeling so different and just so icky. So I need to go to Sephora. I'll show you guys the essentials that I personally use because this is how my skin is. Like, I have really sensitive skin, I have oily skin, I have really like acne prone skin, so these products are ones that have helped me a lot. But yeah, we're gonna go do that, and we're also gonna go back to the library and to go ahead and go pay for the membership because I looked at the other ones and the other free options, and honestly, I didn't like them. I didn't like the layout of them, I didn't like the size of them. This one was 2 stories, I'll show you guys, but this one just felt so much bigger and I can just do so much there. There are different seatings even outside, so I think that I would be using it a lot. Those are like my big plans to do today. We also have some friends coming over, so I kind of have a little bit of a time crunch to get everything done. So we're gonna go and do that. I'm super excited to finish this book and just figure out what happens because, like I said, I just have so many questions. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen. I need them answered ASAP. I'm gonna put a hat on because I just am not feeling too well to just show my entire face at the moment. My skin is just not the best right now, and I just don't feel confident enough with my skin. So I'm gonna put this on and we're gonna head out. Hey guys, so we are back in the car. I was able to get a library card. I'm so excited. We were only able to check out 3 books because I am a new member, and like that's usually how it goes. Your first time you check out less books, which is pretty crazy because she said that after this time I will be able to check out 30 books, like around 30 books, and right now I was only able to check out 3, but the next time I come back I'll be able to check out 30, which is crazy. That's so many to check out, so I'm so excited. But the first book that we picked out was The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. I did read her other book, The Guest List, and I DNF'd it halfway through it. I did not like that book at all. The pacing was just so boring. There was like nothing happening for like over 100 pages. Like, I could not get into it at all, but I did want to give this author another chance. So this one is basically set in Paris in an apartment, and every one of the residents have something to hide. So we shall see how this one goes. It is pretty small. This is what I like about thrillers. Like, some of these books, like this is a great length for thrillers and mysteries. The next book that I got was Nora Goes Off Script by Annabelle Monaghan. I did read her other 2 books. I really liked one of them, but I didn't like, which one was it? It was like, I'll just put it right here. Like, this one I did not like at all. The other one I did. I wanted to pick this one up and just read it, see if I like it, because I did like one of her books and then the other one I didn't. So I don't know just yet if this is gonna be an auto buy author for me. Like, I just don't know. So I want to give her another 3rd chance and see if I like her. Like maybe the other book was just kind of like a coincidence that I really liked, but I want to give her a third time. And then the last book that I got was J City by Fonda Lee. This one I've seen circulating so much. I was really close to buying this one at Half Price Books, but I didn't know if I wanted to commit to another series, so I wanted to wait and actually just rent it and see if I really like it, and if I do, then I'll just buy the actual series. But I just didn't know if I wanted to commit to another like trilogy. I think it's a trilogy, but I just wanted to see if I liked the first book so I can, you know, like buy the rest of them. We came to the library and was actually successful because we ended up getting a library card. I'm so excited. If you guys do have a library around you, I do highly recommend, you know, seeing if it is free, because most places are. The only reason why this one wasn't free is because I don't live in this city and you have to pay for a membership if you don't. So I would just check it out. It does not hurt to go and check, because most of the times they're very friendly and they will help you. We're gonna go to Target. I do have a couple things that I have to go grab from Target. I have to go grab cat litter, and I also have to grab some sodas because, like I said, our friends are coming over. It's gonna be a quick Target run because we're also gonna go to Crumble because this week's picks are really good. So I will show you guys when we go home.
Oh my god, they made a mess. That's what they would complain on TikTok. They'd be like, oh my god, guys, they got frosting over this, and they'd be off camera.
Alright, so we're gonna be trying the new crumble. So this one is pumpkin, peanut butter, and s'more. So I think this one's gonna be my favorite.
It looks wet.
No, it looks cakey.
This is the first one we're trying. Cakey, delicious, we'll find out.
My favorite one is the tres leches one. I'm hoping that they bring it back.
Wow.
Very pumpkin-y.
They could do with less frosting. That is so sweet.
It's pretty sweet.
It's very sweet though.
Extremely sweet.
This is what peanut butter looks like. Now that, I like.
It's just peanut butter.
It's moist. It's peanut buttery.
It's literally just peanut butter.
No, there's a little chocolate. It's like my grandma's.
It's like the one that your grandma makes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They stole her kitchen recipe.
Okay.
you're like.
Because I'm trying to figure out if I like it or not, and I don't know. I'm very disappointed.
Way too strong a pumpkin flavor. When we make pumpkin loaf, it's the introduction of pumpkin. It's not the fact that you need to be hit in the face with the pumpkin. The frosting, it's not even that thick of a layer. Very sweet, too sweet.
Also, you can get the library card for free because it's for household. So you can get a library card too.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, not the pumpkin. I'm behind your face. Did you get it? They're their eyes. I'm like, oh, nice. Woo.
Let's actually go over the things that I bought from Sephora. So I usually buy the bigger one of these. So these are actually the facial radiant pads. I've been using these for the longest time. They didn't have the 60 one, so I had to get the 30 pads. No, 28. So I usually get the bigger one, and this one's the smallest one because they didn't have the bigger one. So we're gonna have to go back or even probably order them online because this were the only ones that they had in stock. And then this is my holy grail. This one right here is the Ultra Repair First Aid Beauty. This one right here has honestly helped my skin so much. I usually use this one during the summertime, especially when I leave, because this is oil control. It's from the same brand. I love First Aid Beauty. It's one of my all-time favorite brands, but this one is an oil control moisturizer, and this one is really good. Highly recommend those. They're so good, especially the moisturizer. If you guys get anything from this video, is definitely the moisturizer, because that one I felt it helped my skin a lot. I know that this right here is like a big problem for me, so I'm hoping that this kind of clears up pretty soon. But this is just a purifying mud mask. I always feel so clean when I put this on. Go buy these. These are so good. These are like my holy grail masks. I've been bouncing around eye creams. Like I haven't found like my perfect eye cream at all. I've tried like 4 different Sephora like eye creams, so I picked up another one. I haven't found my perfect eye cream, so I've been like buying different ones every time I run out of them, just so I can try them all out. So the new one that I'm going to be trying out is this Claude brightening eye cream. This one, the actual salesperson there told me that this one is really good. One of the things that I really want with my under eyes is brightening, so I'm hoping this one is good. Like I said, I've been trying so many eye creams. Let me know if you guys have found your eye cream, because I still haven't found mine. And then I got the Ordinary Organic Cold Press Rose Hemp Sea Oil. I love this a lot. This one I would recommend using only during the nighttime. I don't use this during the day. And then I just got another refill of the Rare Beauty mascara. This one is one of my all-time favorites. I've tried so many different mascaras as well, and this one I love a lot. So those are all the things that I bought from Sephora. I basically just restocked from all of the different things that I personally use and like I buy all the time. Like these things right here, I auto buy when I run out, except obviously for the eye cream. That one I'm going to be trying out, so I will update you guys and see if I actually like it. We are about like 70% through with the reappearance of Rachel Price, so I'm gonna try and finish that today, like as soon as possible. Let's actually go ahead and pick up the house and get ready for our friends to come over and finish the book as well. So let's go.